Hello everybody, we are here in Cincinnati, Ohio once again to take a look at Kings Island, and I am so excited to be back here. This is their 50th anniversary. I still think it's so crazy to me how they're having their 50th anniversary the same exact time that Disney World is having their 50th anniversary. And so there's a lot of similar things happening. Now the last time we were here, it had just begun, and apparently a few friends of ours who had posted on some of our videos, they mentioned that they actually have specialty food items to celebrate the 50 years of tradition that are available in the park. And I actually looked on the map today, and it actually does say they have over 20 all-new specialty food items. So we're going to see if we can find some of them today. And there's a few of the roller coasters that we have not actually gotten to ride. So I am pumped to get going and see what we get into. I really find this park to be so much fun, so I'm so glad that we're back already. First things first, we're heading down, what is this called again? Someone told us and I've already forgotten what it was called. I keep wanting to say Main Street, but it's not, it's something else. I forget. I think Brian Johnson actually corrected us and said what it was, but I can't remember already what he said. But anyhow, or it was probably somebody else. So we're heading down this main strip here because I think there is a show, like a stage show up here at this, I think there's like a stadium, arena, what's it called? A theater up here, and I believe that somebody that we know is actually in the show, so we're going to see if we can catch it, but I don't know if we'll make it there in time, so, and we may even be going to the wrong place, so we'll find out. But as I mentioned last time we were here, apparently they didn't have all the food items, so that actually came out, all the new food items for the 50th came out after we had left and gone back to Florida. So when somebody told us that, I was like, well, next time we're in Cincinnati, we've got to go back to Kings Island because I want to try some of the specialty treats. So now that we're back, I really want to try all these new food items. And I'm super excited to maybe come back and do the Halloween event here because it is an awesome event. Unsurprisingly, where we thought the show was going to be was not where the show was going to be. So we walked the complete opposite direction. And now we have 2 minutes to get to the theater, which we're almost there. So it says Phantom Theater Encore at the Kings Island Theater. Oh, look, some sort of display. Oh, you know what that is? That's the old Phantom Theater ride. So there used to be a ride here called Phantom Theater, and it was kind of like the Haunted Mansion ride, and that was the car for it. But they retired it, but that was the car for the actual ride, so kind of cool. It's interesting they have like a little museum here in the front. Oh, look. Does this look familiar? It's from like the Haunted Mansion. They had them in Phantom Theater too. It's cool. They got a bunch of little like signs and things that were from the actual ride itself. It's pretty neat.
Broken neck Nicky got hanged from that rope. For flag purposes only.
Welcome to the theater night to try to entertain the spirits before we all die. Don't terrify the naked God, I live in way. I would die for my life on the stage.
Now, it's time to meet the headliners of our show. First, the great Houdini, a master magician whose last living...
What'd you think of the Phantom Theater show?
It was cute. Our friends weren't in it. I was
weren't
wrong
in it.
about the one that's not the one she
Well,
said.
or they just weren't in it just now.
Yeah. But it was good. It was cute. I loved Phantom Theater back in the day, the ride. So Boo Blasters is over there now, but Phantom Theater was the best. Well, no, maybe Smurf Ride was the best. But that
No,
had a
Smurf
boat.
Ride was a different ride.
Yeah, that was.
It was the same building though.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cute. It was good to revisit the Phantom Theater. I liked how they had all the little museum stuff out front that like had some of the old things from the actual ride itself.
Yeah.
It was bringing me back. I was like, oh man, I'd forgotten what it was like in there. So it was kind of neat. And the performance was great. Everyone was good singers, great dancers. I liked the the rope work and
Me
stuff.
too.
That was kind of cool.
That was my favorite part.
Kind of reminded me of how like the monkeys in the Lion King show, like there's like a little break in the music and there's like the monkey show, which I think is really cool. I liked it. It was good. Okay, so we found one of the places where they have this 50th Taste the Tradition. They actually have like a little sign here that shows you what the food is, what it was from. So like Dinosaurs Alive was a like kind of like this. It was like an attraction in the back where they had like wow, I'm like stumbling over my words because I don't know what it was like. Where this they used to have like an animal park, like a little monorail ride through where you could look at animals and stuff. And then when that went away, they replaced it with this walkthrough of dinosaurs. Zephyr is the swings ride that they have over there. So all these things have some sort of like theme around them. So this is kind of neat. Now I kind of want to go around and find all the other ones. I didn't know they were going to have signs. It kind of reminds me of like Epcot's festivals or even like SeaWorld's festivals and Universal. Looks like they've got another one of these 50th tradition food things over here in front of the Fest House, which the Fest House is one of the main indoor eateries here at Kings Island. I'll do a walkthrough of it real quick, but what do they have for the food items? The Italian Job, which is a ride. It's called the Backlot Stunt Coaster now. Kind of interesting, an Italian beef sandwich. And then they have the Bavarian Beetle. I don't know what the Beetle was because that was before my time. I wasn't born during that time period, but it must have been a ride they had. So let's go into the Fest House. They actually have a show that they perform inside the Fest House every season. They have one right now, which it was earlier in the day, so we won't get to see it, but they have a stage here. It's kind of cool. They have all these like long family-style tables, and then they have food. All right, what's your name? Always meeting new friends here, so it's great to see somebody. What's your name?
My name's Grant Hafer.
Grant, hey, great to meet you. So this is your hometown?
No, I'm from Jonesboro, Indiana.
Jonesboro, Indiana. It looks like I see people up at the top of the Eiffel Tower. It looks like it's open today. So I think we should try to do that. Never go to theme parks and roller coaster parks on an empty stomach. I'm getting very hungry. There's La Rosa's Pizza here, which I love. There's a delicious Cinnabon here, which I love. And I'm like literally starving. Oh, and there's Grater's ice cream also. I'm gonna have to stop and get something. Oh, here, I see this. I wanted to walk on this side of the road because I thought there was like a snack shop over on this side. Okay, what do they have? What do they have? Oh, yum. Butterscotch cupcake, 50th birthday cake, and a decade and cupcakes. Okay, we got to get some of these. Okay, yum. Look at all these delicious snacks. Oh, look, there's that butterscotch cupcake. Ooh, that looks kind of like almost like a cinnamon roll there. So they have a birthday cupcake, orange creamsicle, chocolate raspberry, and then this one just says decade. I don't know what flavor that is, but it's blue. And then they have the giant 50th anniversary cake. This is $17.99. Actually, that's pretty, I feel like that's not that expensive for this giant cake. We found our first two snacks that we want to try here, and they're both, surprise, surprise, cupcakes. I'm a sucker for cupcakes. We've talked about this before. And we went to the snack shop and they had cupcakes, so we're giving them a try. We're gonna try and do this really quickly though, because I heard that there's a parade gonna be coming through, and so it's probably gonna get really loud and a lot of things happening. So let's do this quick. It's just two cupcakes. The first one was an orange creamsicle cupcake, and I think it was like $4.99 or something. I think ish. I think they were like between $3.99 and $5.99. Well, I don't know, whatever. $3.99 for this orange creamsicle cake, or cupcake. You know, Disney has terrible cupcakes, so I wanted to go toe to toe. Honestly, I'm just feeling this cupcake. It's not feeling great. It's feeling a little dense, a little crusty, but I'm just gonna give it a go. It looks like it has like a candied orange rind on top.
Yeah, I don't want that.
There's some sort of orange cream in the middle.
Kind of tastes like really dry pound cake. With
Really
some
dry.
orange jelly stuff in the middle.
Really dry.
Yeah, but I don't hate it.
I think it's the driest cupcake I've ever had in my life.
I like the flavor.
but it's still good.
It's like pound cake. Really, it's a consistency of pound cake.
It's like even drier than cornbread. Like that's how dry it is. But yeah, it is kind of like really dry pound cake or corn cake or something.
Yeah.
But the flavor's not bad.
Yeah.
It just tastes like orange. A little bit of like orange marmalade or something
Yeah, I liked it.
in a cupcake, but it's not a moist cupcake, unfortunately, because I prefer my cupcake moist, and this one's not moist. The second one we got was, look at this little beauty. They said this is a butterscotch cupcake. It looks like a cinnamon roll
Yeah, it does.
with maybe some butterscotch cream on it. So, and honestly, it's really hard. I can already tell it's like hard and dense. Just a few minutes. Golden Anniversary Street Party. 50 years of fun, it said. Okay, look at this. I can't even. Look at this. It's not coming off. All right, so, okay. I love cinnamon rolls though, so I don't know, but it's pretty tough. Let's see what happens here.
Flavor's fine good on that one too. It's hard.
It's really dense and hard.
Yeah. I'm not a huge cinnamon roll fan, but I mean, it tastes fine. It tastes
Yeah.
like cinnamon roll.
I'm a huge cinnamon roll fan, so for me, it's pretty good.
I think so too. I mean, I think I like the ratio of cinnamon and icing and bread, whatever. I call it bread because that is hard.
It's
like
hard.
stale bread. But
Yeah. You see in there, it's got a lot of like the cinnamon sauce or whatever, or
call it
sugary.
sauce.
I don't know whatever it's called. And the butterscotch cream on top is pretty good. I dig it. But to me, it's just a cinnamon roll with some butterscotch cream on top instead of like a cream cheese, cream on top. It's like a butterscotch cream, which I kind of like. But I would like this to be softer and less dense, but it's still pretty good. I'll probably take another bite, honestly. It's pretty decent. So let's keep on moving. This is kind of cool. So this is like a parade, but at specific spots along the parade route, it literally just stops, and then they invite you to join into the dance party. So that's kind of neat. I mean, they're trying to get us to join in the dance party, but we're not going to subject anybody to that. It's kind of neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. So they keep grabbing people and getting them involved in the dancing. That's kind of neat. It's kind of like part parade, part dance party. I like it. Let's head on to the racer. This dueling coaster, blue and red, and you basically race each other. Wow, there's like nobody on that ride. Well, that's good news for us because that means there's not going to be any wait time. I'm hoping that means there's not a lot. This is our first ride that we've tried to get on today. There's not anybody here, so maybe that'll mean some of the other rides that we were hoping to get on won't have a wait. And we are going to wait for the front. Because why not? And we're on the blue, so we're on the blue, and we're gonna wait for the front. So we'll find out if we win the race or not. Well, I'd say that was about as close to a tie as it gets. Honestly, the red roller coaster was way ahead of us in the beginning, and then all of a sudden we came back to tie them, so I was happy with the tie, because I thought they were blowing us away in the beginning. But when we were up on the hill for the racer, I looked over and we saw Orion, which we did ride last time we were here, so it wasn't on the agenda to ride it today, but it was such a good roller coaster, and I looked over and there was no one in line, like 0 people in line. So I think we're gonna go ride it. Like, when there's a good roller coaster and there's no line for that roller coaster, then said roller coaster must be ridden. Here is Outer Limits. Now, we did actually come here to ride this, but it is right next to Orion, so like I said, we got to ride Orion again. We've only ridden it one time. And then I think we're going to hit Flight of Fear if it's open right after that, because they're right next to each other. But let's do Orion first. I'm pumped. It says Bureau of Paranormal Activity. Oh, okay. So it's like, so it's like space. Like they found, it's supposed to be like Area 51 or something, I think. So they have they found a UFO. And it looks like we're gonna go in the UFO. That's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool effect because we're going in to the UFO. And then it's huge on the inside, that UFO. And so it's kind of a cool effect how they pull it off. Over here, you can kind of see through there, those are mirrors that go all along that wall. So it's only actually half of a UFO. The other half of the UFO is just reflected. So it makes it feel like it's a complete UFO. And you're like going on inside of it when you're actually really just going in the building. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And it's all like, it's kind of neat in here. There's aliens in those tubes over there. It's kind of cool. Wow, okay, back to back, Orion right into Flight of Fear.
I'm pretty sure Flight of Fear should not be operational.
I mean, honestly,
Man.
I don't remember that ride being like that. It's been a long time since we rode it, and man, it was rough. Yeah, I was expecting Rock and Roller Coaster, I think, and I ended up getting Headbanger Coaster. I mean, literally the whole time I was like, and I thought we were gonna actually come off the track.
I was worried.
I thought we were gonna come off, and the car itself. I mean, I think all cars, most of the roller coasters have plastic or fiberglass or something on them, but this one was rattling a lot.
It was bad.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, so it's probably gonna be a while, I think, till we ride. I don't know that I'll ride Flight of Fear again, honestly, but it was kind of a cool ride. But Orion continues to impress me. That's the second time we've ridden it now, and it is phenomenal. Man, it's fast.
You don't even have time to get sick. You might get sick. Last time I got sick 5 minutes after I got off, but when you're riding it, you don't get sick because you can't even think about it. Everything's just a flash.
My name is Tanner, space, so wavy. It's capital T, A-N-A, space, S-O-W-A-V-Y. I do public interviews, and I do vlogs and stuff like that.
So they heard it. Subscribe to his channel. Check it out. It sounds pretty awesome.
Tristan.
All right.
And I got a YouTube channel. It's I'm_Prince.
We rode the racer, so in honor of the 50th anniversary, the racer's been here, I believe, since opening day.
And it kind of feels like that way.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been here. But when we were actually on the ride, the person operating it says, "Enjoy 50 years of the racer." So that's kind of cool. Now the Beast opened, I think, 1979, so a few years later. Broke all kind of records. So of course, in honor of the 50th anniversary, even though this isn't technically 50th anniversary, it's the most iconic ride I think in the park.
Oh yeah.
So we have to ride the Beast. We rode it last time, and it was amazing, so we were like, we have to ride this again today. Honestly, there's just not that many people here today, so it's almost like walk-on for every single ride. So like we literally could not have picked a better day to come to Kings Island. This is a wooden roller coaster. You can see it right there. It's actually got red. It used to all be red, I believe, and so there's a yellow now. It's like red and yellow. I don't know. I saw a sign that said The Beast Unchained, so maybe, I don't know, maybe they made some changes to it. I know they made it 2 feet longer, and I think changed something with the first hill or something.
I think I almost died several times tonight, and just now again on the Beast. Not really, but man, those are rough.
Whew.
It's fun though.
I mean, that
I
is
love that
just a good old-fashioned roller coaster. I mean, I'm not downplaying it by saying that because it's like the longest, most ridiculous wooden roller coaster, and it's like broken all these records, but like,
Yeah, I love it.
it's just, that's an old-fashioned roller coaster right there, man. You get tossed around.
It was so rough that his phone called 911.
My phone has called 911 no less than twice today on the rides. And they were like, put your phone in airplane mode and it'll stop calling 911. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then I forgot to put it on 911.
So it called again.
And it did it again. So to me, the second hill is the best part.
Oh yeah.
Because it goes like in this like spiral double helix or
You
something.
can't see anything. You like black out. It's great.
I mean, I feel like it's the fastest part of the ride.
It is. It feels like it is.
And it's so rough going through those tunnels. Yeah, and there's these little like pinpricks of light that are kind of coming through, but it's still really dark in there. And it's so, that part of the ride, because you're going so fast, is so shaky. It like rattles. I told her, I was like, it's like, you know how in movies when like the cameraman will like shake the, hey, what's up guys, see you again. Yeah, shake the camera really bad to make it like be more dramatic effect or whatever. Like I feel like that's what happens on that ride. Like you're just like, and you can't see anything. You just randomly see like little light pinpricks coming through, and it's rough. We just stopped in at one of the Coca-Cola freestyle places. That refill, like that cup thing that we bought with the pass is literally, I feel like this is the best investment we ever made, because we literally get a free drink refill every 15 minutes or something.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
like-
have to carry around the cup. They have a cup
Yeah.
bottle version, but
And it's freestyle machine, so you get whatever drink you want. And we just paid once for it, and now we get literally like unlimited drinks. Every 15 minutes, we just get a refill. It's so good. We are up on the top of the Eiffel Tower here at Kings Island. He said this Eiffel Tower is exactly 1/3 the size of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, which I've also been to, but this is a pretty cool one too. Man, it feels like we're up here. Like, we're up here pretty good.
feels good up here. There's a nice breeze.
Wow, you can really see the whole park from up here, that's for sure. Well, there's the main entrance and the fountain and the main street. Why do I not remember what he called it? Anyway, so there's, I don't know what that's called, Invertigo? Used to be Face Off. There's Amazon Falls. They have a similar ride to that over at SeaWorld. There's Drop Tower. Delirium is that thing swinging down there. Banshee, the purple, bluish purple and red thing, way over there in the distance. That's the old Top Gun ride. That's the Bat. That giant hotel there is Great Wolf Lodge. You can see the Viking ship down there. Something that's interesting, like if you look way beyond over there on the other side of Banshee, that used to be a monorail system that ran over there, and there used to be like animal enclosures back there, kind of like Animal Kingdom Safari. They used to have that here. And that's the thing that they then turned into the Dinosaurs Alive thing for a while, and then now it's just not used. A lot of it's now a lot of it is now taken up by Orion over there. That stadium way over there is Timberwolf Stadium. They have a lot of like concerts and things there in the summertime. What else do I see up here? There's the racer that we just rode, and then there's Orion. Look at that thing. Man, Orion's a monster. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get a better view from it over here. There's Coney Mall. But there, look at the racer. So that's the main hill for the racer, that little dip right there, and then look at Orion. Whew, man, that thing is big. It's even bigger than Windseeker over there. Now that Windseeker there is slightly smaller than the giant swings ride at Icon Park in Orlando. The one at Icon Park is actually the tallest in the U.S., if not the world. I'm not 100% sure. There's Flight of Fear that we rode earlier, which probably won't ride again because it was the herky and jerkiest thing ever. Carousel down there. That right down there is the Backlot Coaster or something? Backlot Stunt Coaster. Also used to be the Italian Job. Scrambler over there. Dodge 'em. Bumper cars. And there's the Beast. Over 4-minute long ride. It's got 2 hills. We just rode that. There's Diamondback, which is basically... Ooh, don't slide that out there. Diamondback is basically the same as Orion almost, except Orion's just bigger and faster, but it's very similar. Over there, that wooden coaster, that's Mystic Timbers. There's a log flume over there. That's actually a pretty cool log flume. It's like really long and it goes back in the trees. I like that one. Yum, I see La Rosa's from up here. It's making me hungry. And then down here, this is the kids' land, the Peanuts land, all this space here. And then there's the Woodstock coaster, which used to be called the Beastie, because it was like a miniature version of the Beast. That's actually a fun roller coaster, I'm not gonna lie. And then way out there in the distance, let me zoom in. Way out there, you can see it. That's the water park, Soak City. They have 2 wave pools, bunch of slides, a lazy river. It is awesome, actually a really awesome water park, and it's included. You get it for free if you buy the pass. All right, the Eiffel Tower is pretty cool. Man, we were up there. We were up there. That was neat. So I think we're gonna cut this episode. I think this is gonna be it. We are scheduled to be here one more day at the park, so we're gonna come back and do some more stuff. And we're meeting some friends here too, some family members and stuff. So they'll probably get caught in the video. We're actually gonna go and ride a bunch of other stuff now because it's not closing time. But I mean, this will be a 3-hour episode if we just keep putting everything in it. So I think we're gonna call it for today. But we will be back for another episode soon, in the next couple of days. Thanks again for joining us. Huh? There was a bug on me. Let me try that again. So thanks again for joining us. We will see you again tomorrow for another brand new episode. Hope you've enjoyed Kings Island.
I'm Carlos, and I'm from Miami. I'm Jordan, I'm from Ohio. I actually stay here. I'm Cedar, and I'm from Rhode Island. The double way is the easy way.